Right, welcome ladies and gents, another video on Jaguar. Two things. This company is potentially going to be absolutely screwed by Trump and his tariffs for a few reasons, which we'll get to. Secondly, there's more voluntary redundancies. Yep, actually at one of their only profitable plants or areas of their business. So a few things to go through. It's been fun reporting on Jaguar and their slow, steady decline. Again, you get what you deserve. It is what it is. But hit subscribe if you're new here and do turn those bell notifications on. Also, hit subscribe if you're a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed. A few people wonder why I talk about car stuff. I do actually have a car channel, which I'll leave linked down below. Please do go check it out if you enjoy classic Japanese shit boxes. By classic, I mean 60s and 70s and 80s. Real classics. But anyway, a report from the Telegraph released today. And the title alone is quite comical. Very, very comical. Jaguar Land Rover EU factory move backfires as tariffs loom. Yeah. Now, to read this, you have to be subscribed. But the brunt of it is Jaguar, formerly a British brand. It's not a British brand anymore. It's owned by an Indian company, Tata Motors. Moved their factory from Solihull, or the primary factory, from Solihull to Slovakia. Now, Slovakia is part of the EU, who is being hit with incredible tariffs at the moment. The EU. Where does Jaguar make 1/3 of its profits at the moment, or at least did? North America. That was last year, 2024. Good God. They are absolutely screwed. Now, we don't know what's going to happen moving forwards. We don't know if the EU will be able to negotiate a deal. We don't know. We have absolutely no idea. But if we're going to take it as it is right now, let's just take it on face value right now, right this second. The writing is on the wall for Jaguar. Because they don't make anything in America. There's nothing there that they make. Right? Their main production is in Slovakia. They may open a plant in America. Or there may already be plans to open a plant in America. Not that I could find from my sort of glancing around the internet. I couldn't find that. And so they recently took and announced their Type 00 concept in Miami. They are targeting America, but they're making things in Slovakia. Yeah, this is not good. It's not going to go well for them. And so some of the posters on this, because this was on... well, where was this? This was on a Portuguese subreddit. But the posts were quite good, actually. And you can see here, car maker risks getting caught in US trade war after moving production from Solihull to Slovakia in 2018. I mean, they will get caught in the trade war. That's just guaranteed. The car maker racked up nearly 1/3 of its sales in North America last year, mostly in the US. Yeah, they've completely screwed up here, actually. Not even a small amount. They really have screwed up. Now, you know, we can come through to this, but you can't really see too much. But it does say, just briefly, Jaguar Land Rover's decision to build its Defender model in the EU after Brexit is at risk of backfiring as Donald Trump threatens Brussels with sweeping tariffs. The car maker racked up nearly 1/3 of its sales in North America last year, mostly in the US. Popular models across the continent include the Range Rover, Range Rover Sport, Range Rover Defender, and Land Rover Discovery. Yeah. So the former two are actually made in the UK. The latter are both now built in Nitra, Slovakia. So that's the Range Rover, which is, yeah, very, very popular in the States. Very, very, very popular indeed, actually. So they're moving production, in Solihull 7 years ago. It's mad, isn't it, really? So it means Defender exports to the US risk being impacted by a trade war if Donald Trump follows through on his threat to hit the European Union with tariffs, which he probably will do, as an FYI. Oh, we can see it. We can read some of it. I tried looking at this earlier. I'm on Telegraph, but I tried looking at it earlier. It was like, subscribe and pay. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying for this. Anyway, whatever. So there is more. We'll take a look at this this article here. Sorry, guys. But as it says here, the US president has already slapped 25% tariffs on goods from neighbours Canada and Mexico, along with extra tariffs of 10% on China, and has warned that Europe could be next. They don't take our cars, they don't take our farm products, they take almost nothing, and we take everything from them, he told reporters. Millions of cars, tremendous amounts of food and farm products. It's not clear exactly how many vehicles JLR currently exports from Europe to the US, but results show the company sold 124,609 cars there last year, including Range Rovers, Land Rovers and Jaguars. This represented 31% of the group's global sales in 2024, making it an even bigger market than China. This is massive for Jaguar, or JLR. They are fucked if this happens. However, JLR does not operate any manufacturing plants in the US itself. Yeah, that's what I could find. They may have to now. This may force them to do that. Which, again, I mean, that's kind of the point, isn't it, of these tariffs? That's what Trump wants to happen. So it makes the Range Rover and Range Rover Sport in Solihull, with other models such as the Land Rover Discovery Sport and Range Rover Evoque made at the company's Halewood plant near Liverpool. Now, do you want to know something interesting about Solihull? Where they build their only profitable cars as a brand. Solihull, as it states here, is where they make Range Rover and Range Rover Sport, right? So that's their most profitable part of their company. Oh, well, oh dear, ladies and gents. Limited Associate Voluntary Redundancy Program. Where's that? Yeah, that's going to be at Solihull, guys. Thank you for your continued support as we work together to deliver JLR's reimagined strategy and a positive performance for our enterprise. In early January, we shared a significant operational update for Solihull and Castle Bromwich stampings outlining changes we need to make from February. This to ensure we continue to meet our business targets, deliver on our commitments to our modern luxury customers. You don't have customers, shut up. And further prepare to successfully launch new Jaguar cars on the JEA Jaguar Electrical Architecture platform and Range Rover electric vehicles on MLA. As we progress on this journey to our electrified future, no one wants it, but whatever. And this is the thing, right? 31% of their cars sold in America. Americans don't really want electric cars, but they're pushing forwards for a completely electric future. How dumb is this company? They have completely screwed their profitability moving forwards. Idiots. As we progress on this journey to our electric future over the coming months, site enablement works, production readiness and people training will continue across Solihull and Castle Bromwich. But what else is going on, guys? Oh, yeah. Through this period, we recognize... across Solihull. Therefore, we'll also need to enhance operational efficiency and make adjustments to our immediate term production schedules. So they're moving to one shift an hour a day again, just like the Halewood plant I reported on. Through this period of change, we recognise some colleagues may feel that this marks a logical and poignant moment to consider their options and potentially take this as an opportunity to end their career with JLR. Therefore, we will be offering a limited voluntary redundancy program for up to 100 JLR associates at Solihull plant. That's their profitable arm. That's not good, is it? So there's that. So that's important to note. Production of the Defender and Nitra begun in 2018, with the company initially saying that the new plant would complement UK manufacturing, before later confirming it would replace it, with losing 1,000 jobs. So just remember, they say these kind of things, and then they completely go the logical step of what everyone says they're going to do. So when I say their voluntary redundancies are a bad sign, they're going to make more and more people redundant. So JLR has always insisted that the move to Slovakia was unrelated to Brexit, claiming it was aimed at freeing up extra production capacity for hybrid and electric models in the UK. Nonsense. But yeah, they're screwed now. So Philip Munoz, a global automotive analyst at Jato Dynamics, said the impact of tariffs on luxury brands such as Range Rover and Land Rover would be more limited than lower cost models, as wealthier buyers are better able to cope with price rises. No one's been buying their cars anyway. Jaguar's it's not profitable. However, he said it was inevitable that companies, including JLR, would be caught up in Mr. Trump's tariffs if the US president pressed ahead with plans to target the EU. It's understood that European car manufacturers may seek to cushion some of the impact of such trade measures by reshuffling exports so fewer cars go to the US, instead directing them to alternative markets. Well, JLR's fucked if that happens. There is no other markets. America is bigger for them than China. So they are actually completely screwed. Unless their move to fully electric is to target the Chinese market, which it may be, but I doubt it, because they don't have a foothold there. So they're dumb. But there you go. More Jaguar Land Rover nonsense. Let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care. Bye-bye now.